Peace reflection. Out here soaking in a little bit of sun. I just got a big cloud coming over right now. But getting some light codes. I was doing this the other day. This is going to be the download that I'm going to give you guys today. So if you're not familiar with this, if you're new to this kind of terminology, light codes are basically information coming in from the sun. And then you're using your skin, your hair, eyes, everything, all your senses, this biological technology to absorb the information, break it down, and then assimilate it and bring it out into this plane. So when I was out here grounding myself, so I'm barefoot, very essential, get your bare feet on the earth, and that will help bring these downloads in. So I was grounding myself, soaking in some sun, and I was standing by this tree. I could feel something coming in, so I started to really tune into my breath, and I was flowing with my breath. And what came into my mind, I was a leaf on a tree, and so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna be this leaf for a little bit. And then it switched up, and I was a different leaf, and I kept doing that. And I was like, okay. And what was coming in was so I was the tree. The tree was representing like an incarnation cycle, okay? And so there's two different aspects to the tree. You got the upper portion with all the leaves, branches, all that, and then you got the bottom portion with all the roots, okay? And so when I was doing this, there were times that I would go down into the roots too, and I was like, okay, what is this about? And what I was picking up on was that there's the yin and yang with a lot of different things, infinite examples of this within life and within yourself. So as we move through life, there's different paths that we can take along the way, and that can either lead you to ascension, moving higher into more vibratory states of being, higher vibratory states of being, and there's descension, where you lower your vibration and you go into heavier energies that you got to work through to learn the lessons that you need to learn. So that's what I was picking up on, was that like the trunk of the tree is the portal to which you move through to either become a leaf or go into the roots. And it's not right or wrong either way. You're going to experience exactly what you're supposed to experience in that incarnation. But just in that analogy or metaphor or whatever, when you get into a leaf state of being, this is when you start to ascend. You experience the sunlight. The air is a lot less dense than the earth. Okay, so with that, I was like, okay, I got that. That makes sense. And so when I was I was a leaf, and then boom, a different leaf, and a different leaf, and I was getting all these different perspectives of leaves. I was like, okay, so I understand I'm a leaf, and like, to know yourself, this is where you're going to move up the ladder if you do it in a righteous manner, okay? So I was like, okay, I'm a leaf, and then, these are the components of me, this is what I look like, this is my texture, all that kind of stuff. And then I was like, well, where do I come from? And I went back to that stem that goes to the twig. And I was like, okay, I'm attached to this twig. And then the twig's attached to maybe another twig that leads into a branch. Maybe that branch leads into another branch, and then eventually to the tree. Okay? So as you go leaf to leaf to leaf, get all that awareness, get the different perspectives, you start to know yourself even more. Like, oh shoot, I'm connected to this bigger structure. You might not have a full picture of that structure to begin with, but you start to realize, oh, I'm connected to this twig. This twig's connected to this branch. Wait, is this branch connected to this bigger structure right here? So as you start to have that awareness come in, sun's starting to come out a little bit more, then you start to realize you're not only just the leaf, but you're the tree. And not only the tree, but you're the sun. Okay? And once you have that type of awareness and realization, and you feel it, your body, mind, spirit, emotions, all pure, you're living in your a higher state of being, then as you experience the life of a leaf, you understand that you're everything. So you can maximize your potential as being a leaf. Okay, and this is just like, we're using a tree as an example. Obviously being a human being and a leaf is going to be a little bit different, but you can extrapolate that to a human being. When you realize that you are the earth, you're the water, you're the air, you're the fire, you're everything that you experience in this life, you have the ability to manifest all that you wish to experience. Okay, everything that you go through is going to be a reflection of something that is going on within yourself, because all of this is within you. Okay, that's a little bit of reflected light from Master Teacher Nature Boy, Elijah Bishop. Okay, Carbonation. They're beings that are truly living this. They're in tune with nature. They're living that righteous life, something that I have been looking for my entire life, and I finally found that frequency where I'm like, this is it. They get it. Okay, so everything that you experience, is grass, trees, birds, the clouds, all of that is you. The people that did you good, the people that did you wrong, you. All those people were you. And that's when you come into the awareness, again, going back to the tree, you're not just the leaf, but you're the entire thing. You're the person, that jerk that comes along and chops down the tree. Nothing right, nothing wrong against it. It's just things that we need to learn from and everything. I'm just sending this light your way so that you can tune in a little bit more. Okay? And with this, so when you tune in, then what do you want to manifest? Because you're manifesting your next life right now. And if you're trying to move up, if you're trying to go up that spiral, look into the golden ratio Fibonacci sequence all throughout life, all throughout nature. Okay, so if you're trying to move up the spiral, you need to start doing righteous deeds. You need to start setting yourself up. Okay, right now. As simple as it may be, bare feet on the earth, bam. That's a huge step in the right direction. Okay, having rubber soles on is insulating your energy from connecting to who you truly are. Even though you're still the shoe, right? That aspect of yourself is going to insulate you from the truth, your true essence, your divine essence. And once you not only have the realization, but start acting upon it every single day, every single breath, you are living your divine truth. That is when you move up. That is when you ascend. That is when your conscious state of living heightens. Okay, and along that path of ascension, if you're trying to get out of the root section of the tree and you're trying to get up to the leaves and get some sunlight, fresh air, all of that, you might need to cut some stuff out of your life. Cut things that are keeping you down with the roots. Living in your lower self. Again, some reflected light from Elijah Bishop, Nature Boy, talking about living like in Babylon, America, or basically any Western culture if you really want to look at it like that. but especially America, if we are trapped in this state of being, we're living in our lower self. That's the American culture. Extremely materialistic, going after money, way out of tune with nature, way out of tune with it. That's lower self living. So to tune into higher vibrations, you have to first off know thyself. Know that you are a divine being. You are God manifested as a human being. We each are an expression of God, of Goddess. And to find true pathways to navigate this life, again, to find that higher purpose, to find that divine life where we're in tune, you want to study your natal chart, your birth chart. This is going to clue you in onto how your energy is wired in, how your technology is functioning in this moment. Okay, where your sun at is going to be how you express your own divinity, how you shine your own light, your own ego, your own sense of self. Okay, moon's going to be emotions. Mercury, how you articulate yourself. Venus, how you interact with relationships. I'm not going to get Mars, getting stuff done, getting the drive in. Jupiter, expanding, growing. Saturn, higher learning. Uranus, more of like the unknown, and could be a little more rebellious depending on where it's at. And Neptune, a little more dreamy, getting out there into the dreaming awake type of life. And then you got Pluto moving into more like sexual and drug type of stuff. Okay? So learning where that's at, that is going to empower you to become a leaf. Empower you so that you become aware that you're not only the leaf, but you're the tree. You're the sun empowering the tree. You're also the roots. Right? Like I said, there's no right or wrong whether you're a leaf or whether you're the roots, because you're everything. The people that messed you up, that talk smack on you, that talk down on you, that hurt you emotionally, those people were you. You allowed yourself to do that to yourself. This isn't quite 101 with some of this stuff. But that's the truth that we're living in. I know some of you guys, I know you personally, so if you have more questions on this, drop it in the link. I'm doing my best to stay on top. This has been a whirlwind of my life lately. But yeah, drop it in the link or talk to me in person if you got, deeper questions I'm not covering right now in this video. But I just wanted to get that out there because it came in super strong. And like I said, like the first few moments of my experience, and this is how life is. Okay? I wasn't aware, I'm the tree. Like my perspective was a leaf. Like there was no tree to begin with. Like it was a leaf. Okay, and that's typically, especially in this energy that we're in right now on this planet, how it goes. Okay, where you incarnate, you come into this realm, and a lot of the things that we get told and all that limits you to being just the leaf. You are just a human being. That's it. I'm Sean. That's what I was taught. That's what I was told my entire life. It wasn't until I started to really crave the truth that I started to dig deep and I started to understand, oh, I'm not just Sean, but I'm everything. I'm a manifestation of God. And I'm here to serve my divine purpose, my divine truth. And this is part of it, sharing some wisdom. Okay, some knowledge that I applied to my life, and I've gone through experiences that have led me to be able to articulate this way to let you know that you're not just the leaf, but you're everything that you experience. You're not just the human being, this vehicle that you're occupying, this body that you're occupying. Okay? So that's about all I got right now. Again, you got questions or anything, let me know. Other than that, much love, and I'll see you next time. Peace.